I should be extra careful. Margot could be anywhere. Margot cut the cables. Not good. I should text Ruben. Electrical cables. Where could they be? All right. These look similar to the cables from the panel. I should head back. Who is Margot speaking to? And how?
I already told you. I have the serum formula. Now get me out of here. As I already said, I've got this under control. There will be no witnesses left. What do you mean it will take some time to get me off the island? I don't care about the storm. Just do your goddamn job. Oh, seriously, how long will they take?
We still have time to turn the tables. I should remove the cut cable first. Let's hope this works. There we go. Now to let Ruben know. Welcome back above ground.
Carla, I knew you'd get us out.
I'm happy that it all worked out, but I couldn't say I was confident.
But still, you got us out. You saved us.
Miss Page did a great job, but this isn't over yet. Do you know where Margot is?
I saw her a few minutes ago, going to the pool patio.
And she didn't see you?
If she did, I wouldn't be standing here. Also, she was talking to someone on the phone. From what I heard, they won't be able to pick Margot up off the island anytime soon, due to the storm.
That's good intel. At least we won't have to deal with any more overseers for now. And this is a golden opportunity to capture Margot. We just need to decide how.
I could tase her with my stun gun.
Sure, we can immobilize her if we get close enough. But at mid-range, a stun gun won't hold up against her handgun. We don't have the firepower we'd need for a direct attack.
Well, there might be other working guns on the island.
Other guns? What are you talking about? I thought there was only one.
Only one modern firearm, sure. And it's in Margot's possession now. But there is a pair of flintlock pistols back in the study. I keep them as decorations, but in theory, they should still be fully functioning.
They're better than nothing.
It's decided then. I'll go get the pistols from the study.
It'd be reckless to go alone. We should assemble a small team for the operation first. The rest of the group will stay here until the threat is neutralized.
You're right. Of course I'll be joining the party. This all started because of me and the project. I should be there to end it.
I'm not going to stand on the sidelines either. I'm coming.
Carla, you've done enough. I don't want to put you in harm's way again. You should stay here.
Ruben, Ms. Page has proved to be more than capable of handling herself. If she wants to go, let her go.
Fine.
Good. Now, I may not be in top form, but it's my duty to ensure everyone's safety here. I'll be coming along too. With that being said, we need one more person.
I'd like to join you. Hold your horses there, cowboy. I'm all sober and ready to take that witch down. Y'all better take me along with you.
We can't take both of you. Taking too many people could lead to unnecessary civilian casualties.
Let's have a vote then.
Diplomatic as ever, I see. All right, I say let Jax come along. He could be rather useful.
I'm not sure Jax is as recovered as he says he is. I'd prefer Q to join us. Carla?
I agree with Ruben. I think Q should join us.
Fine, I'll stay. But if Margot shows her face here, I'm taking her out. I'll help the team any way I can.
Good to hear. Now, shall we head out?
All right. Everyone else, please stay down here for the time being. Once we've captured Margot, we'll come get you.
Good luck.
Chin up, everyone. I have faith in you all.
You better all come back safe, okay?
That's a promise, Janet. Now, everyone on the team, head to the study and stay vigilant. Margot could be anywhere in the mansion. These are the pistols.
Senor, are you sure they are working? They look very old.
They should. Back when I was given them, I was told they were loaded, too.
One bullet in each gun, and we're not even sure they can fire. I don't like those odds. At the very least, we need to examine them. This one looks fine. What about the other one? This probably won't fire. The flint looks dull. There's a good chance it won't make a spark.
So I guess we should just take this one.
Yes, one is better than none.
Who's going to take the pistol?
Unfortunately, this wound would hamper my aim, so I'm no good. Miss Page, you already have a stun gun. I believe it comes down to either Q or Reuben.
I'm the one who should bear the responsibility.
Senor, please let me help. I can handle a firearm.
I'm sorry, Q, but I feel like Reuben should take the gun.
Okay. I just wanted to make myself useful.
Q, it's for the best. Thank you, Carla.
Listen up, people. Our objective is to capture Margot alive. The flintlock pistol should only be used in the worst-case scenario for self-defense.
Of course.
Good. Then from here on out, remain vigilant. We don't know where Margot is. So the first thing we need to do is determine her whereabouts.
Let's start with her room.
Affirmative. We'll broaden the search from there if we don't find her. Move out.
I need another drink.
She's probably going into the club room. Everyone, stay quiet and follow me.
I hope Reuben's taste in music is less dull than his personality.
This is what we're going to do. Carla and I will sneak in first, move over to the right, and hide behind the pool table. Reuben and Q will go in after us and approach Margot from the left. Once everyone is close enough to her, I'll give the signal and we'll surround and overpower her. If we get her gun, we've won.
Okay, let's do this.
Margot, this is the end.
What?
Touch your gun and I'll shoot. I said, don't touch it.
Reuben!
It wasn't exactly a smooth operation, but we caught her.
For a moment, I thought I was a goner. Thank you, Carla.
Yeah, of course. I'm shaking like a leaf now, but at least it's over.
You can talk more later. Margot won't stay unconscious forever. We need something to tie her up with.
Jax told me before that he had some equipment with him for exploring the jungle. I think he had a rope, too. It's probably in his room.
All right, I'll go find it. Looks sturdy enough. I've got the rope.
Great. Give it to me. Q and I will tie her up.
By the way, where's Ruben?
He went back to the others to tell them the good news.
Oh, okay. I'll go get him. We still need to discuss how we're going to get intel on the overseers out of Margot.
Off you go, Miss Page.
Then Margot hit the ground. Oh, Carla, good timing.
Ruben was just telling us how you took Margot down.
Yeah, that was one hell of a good job.
Thanks, but it was a team effort. Ruben, could we go back upstairs? We still need to discuss what we're doing with Margot.
Right, of course. Everyone else, you're safe now, so feel free to go back to the mansion. Carla, Sam, and I will deal with Margot.
Where's Q?
He needed to get some fresh air. This whole ordeal was a bit much for him.
Sam, why don't we go into the dining hall to discuss our plans for Margot?
Sure, we can leave Margot here. She won't be going anywhere anytime soon. As far as I can see, we'll just have to force the information out of her.
And how are you planning on doing that?
By any means necessary.
I'm sorry, Sam, but we shouldn't stoop to Margot's level. There's got to be a better way.
Fine, I'm open to ideas.
We need to at least try to make a deal with her. If we convince her to tell us what she knows about the overseers and testify in court against them, we could take not only Margot down, but also the overseers.
What do you think we could offer her?
Protection?
I see. That wouldn't be a problem. We'd keep her under guard until she testifies in court and the trial comes to an end.
So the government would only protect her until the trial finishes. What about after?
What happens after is none of our concern. She could be executed for treason for all I care.
I realize Margot's caused all of us a lot of pain. But we should provide her with the security she needs, even after the trial ends. Sam, I'm sure you could pull some strings to make it happen.
The question is not if I could, but if I would. And I wouldn't. She deserves whatever comes to her. Though I could lie about keeping her safe after the trial if that convinces her to testify against the overseers.
No, we need to be better people here. If she does her part, we should do ours too.
Honestly, Ruben, you and your righteous views. Fine. This is a democracy after all. So why don't we decide here and now whether we're going to keep her safe after the trial ends? I think my view on this is clear. We should lie about protecting her.
I'm against it. If we lie, we're basically condemning her to death at the hands of the overseers after the trial ends.
Ruben has a point. We need to be better than her and the overseers. The government should continue to keep her safe for as long as they can.
You won't get far in this world with such a kind heart. But fine, the decision has been made. However, let's not forget that it all depends on whether she's willing to cooperate to begin with.
We understand. Now, let's get this over with.
Oh, here you all are. I was getting lonely.
Don't you feel any remorse?
Maybe I did a couple of decades ago. Now, not really. But please, do tell. How did you get out of Haven? I was sure you'd all suffocate down there. I bet Carla had something to do with it. Our wonderful heroine.
Joke's over, Margot. You lost and you know it.
I wonder. The other members of my group should be here soon. If I were you, I'd run.
Right. Guys, what are we going to do?
Carla, there's no need for sarcasm.
Margot, I know they won't be coming until the storm passes over. I heard you on the phone before.
Ah, you're well informed. You can't blame me for trying. But is that all you have to say to me, chérie? And I thought we were friends.
We couldn't be further from being friends.
Then rivals, perhaps.
Margot, if you want to save whatever part of your life you have left, you need to tell us what you know about the Overseers and testify against them in court.
No. Save my life? Ha! The only lives I perhaps could save are yours. It doesn't matter if I testify or not. From the moment you captured me, I became a liability to them. I'm as good as dead.
Unless you strike a deal with me, I can ensure your protection.
Is that a joke? I know how this goes. I'll only be protected while I'm useful.
If the information you provide is solid, you'll be kept safe even afterward. I promise. They won't be able to touch you.
I can't imagine how you'd be able to keep such a promise. But to hell with it. What do I have to lose? I'm dead either way. So, what do you want to know about my beloved Overseers?
What's your rank in the Overseers?
We don't exactly have ranks, but I'd like to think I'm somewhere near the top of the pyramid.
Do you know anything about the other members of the group?
I know more than they want me to. I even know their favorite meals. I can't say I'm terribly popular back in the group. Maybe that's why they sent me here without backup.
If your info's as solid as you lead us to believe, then I'm sure we'll be able to keep you safe. Now, I heard you have a working phone.
Oh, you mean my satellite phone?
What else? There's no signal. How are you able to contact the outside world?
Simple. After arriving on the island, I made some modifications to the satellite dish. It blocks all the devices on the island, except for my satellite phone. Pretty neat, right?
You don't seem tech-savvy enough. How did you do this by yourself?
I can't take all the credit. My equipment did the heavy lifting. You'd be amazed what money can get you these days. Even breaking into Ruben's Haven system was a breeze.
Margot, what about the Genetica files?
What about them? Don't worry, they're still on the island.
Did you make any copies of them?
No, but it was on my to-do list.
Then where are the files?
Back in my room.
Ruben, you and Carla go find the files. I'll get the satellite phone off Margot and try to contact someone in Panama.
I'll leave that to you, Sam. Carla, let's go.
It's only a half. I need a full heart. Now that's a witch. No sign of the files, but I think I found the DNA sample Margot took from Jeannie.
I don't see the files either. But if the DNA sample was here, the files should be too. Give me the sample, though. I'll make sure it doesn't leave the island. All right, let's carry on looking for the files.
It seems one of the boards was moved. It's worth investigating. A metal box. There is a box hidden under the floor. It's locked, though. I bet the Genetica files are inside.
Perhaps. Put the box on the table. Let's try to open it.
it! All the files are inside! We finally got them back, Ruben!
Yes. Yes, we did. Great job, Carla. Mind passing them over to me? Thank you. And Carla, I'm sorry I doubted you when the file from the vault was stolen.
No harm done. I forgot about it already.
But I didn't. My weaknesses took over me. I'm sorry.
Ruben, it's already in the past. How about we look toward the future instead?
I guess you're right. No other way but forward. Let's head back and find Sam.
I see you found the files.
We did. And were you able to contact someone for help?
The good news is that I managed to reach the authorities in Panama. The bad news is that the rescue team won't be able to get here until the storm dies down.
So we don't know whether Panama's rescue team will get here sooner than the overseers?
That's right. We're not out of the woods yet.
There's not much we can do about it. We'll have to wait and hope the rescue team arrives first.
No. I can't accept that we're leaving our fate to chance.
We won't be. We'll lock ourselves in Haven until we confirm the rescue team has arrived. But before we do, these are the only files that contain notes about the procedure for making the Genetica serum. It's funny. Before all this, I strongly believed prolonging human life would make the world a better place. But after everything that happened, all the pain and death we witnessed on this island, I kept asking myself whether we as a species were ready for such a big change. And I reached a conclusion. We're not.
Are you insane? This was the discovery of a lifetime.
My decision has nothing to do with you. I didn't sign the contract with the government.
You're right, it doesn't. But I won't stay quiet when I see you make foolish choices.
It's done, Sam. The files are gone. The Genetica serum won't see the light of day.
If it helps, I think you made the right choice.
Only time will tell.
Ruben, you've just destroyed your life's work.
Leave him alone. I'm sure it wasn't an easy decision to make.
Carla, it's okay. It might have been my life's work, but it certainly won't be my last. Carla, actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to speak with Sam in private.
Sure. I'll go and check on Margot in the meantime.
Ah, you cared enough to make another visit, chérie.
Not really, but since I'm here, I may as well ask you a few questions.
Oh, an interview. I'm honored. Go on then. I'm an open book.
Why did you push Freddy into the well?
Well, during your presentation, you actually got the motives right. He eavesdropped on one of my calls with the overseers and found out about the ring I used to poison Ruben. The bastard then stole it and even tried to use it against me as leverage for the footage. Poor Wolfie. Look where it got him.
Right. One more thing. Why did you become an overseer?
Boring questions get you boring answers. It's power, chérie. Simple as that. That's all I ever wanted. And I'm the type to get what I want.
I have nothing else to say except... Prison will be good for you. It will give you all the time in the world to repent.
We'll see about that.
Are you all done here? Talked it out?
Yes.
Senor, everyone! There's a cargo ship passing the island.
This is our chance to get out of here, people. Reuben, we need to attract their attention right away.
The SOS signal is broken, but there should be a flare gun in the shed by the lighthouse.
There's no time to waste. Someone needs to run and get it.
I'm a decent runner. Let me do it.
It's all down to you, Carla.
I can still make it in time. I just need the flare gun. Here goes nothing. Was this enough to get their attention? Yes! It worked! I think Reuben just texted me.
Carla, you are amazing.
I actually can't believe it. We are finally getting off this island.
Hopefully. But we need to make sure we know whose ship will be boarding first. The cargo ship isn't too far away from the island, so Sam is trying to contact them with the radio.
Don't tell me you think it's a ship full of overseers.
No, not really. I don't see why they would lie to Margot about the delay in reaching the island. If Sam succeeds in contacting the crew, and they are trustworthy, hopefully, they'll be able to take us to Panama.
Fair enough. And where are the others?
The rest went to get their bags and prepare for the trip.
I should probably do the same.
Wait, before you run off, there's one last thing I'd like to give you.
Sure. What is it?
It's a memento from when I was dating your mom. I stored it in the vault, if that's okay with you. We could go get it.
A memento from back when you and Mom were dating? Yes, please.
It should be here. could you help me look for a small velvet bag?
Sure. I need a handle to open it. I need to open the skull's jaw first. Is this it?
Yes, that's the one. Always and forever. What a romantic I was. I gave this to Marianne back when I thought our love would last forever. The only thing that did is this bracelet. May I put it on you?
Of course. It's beautiful. Thank you, Ruben.
This bracelet is a promise. I promise that whatever happens in the future, I will always be there for you, as a father or a friend.
Thank you. I'll treasure it.
I'm glad you like it. Now, shall we go pack our things?
Yeah, we probably should.
Once you finish packing, come to the veranda. Everyone decided to meet there.
Will do. What should I pack first? I think that's everything. Time to meet up with everyone on the veranda.
Carla, do you have a moment?
Sure. What's up?
I wanted to apologize.
What for?
You know, the way I acted when you approached me about, the ghostwriters. When you went through my personal belongings, what I really want to say is that I get it. You did what you needed to do to find the killer.
Thanks for understanding. How are you holding up, though? It wasn't an easy week for any of us.
Honestly, disturbed and exhausted. I think I'm so dehydrated I couldn't even shed another tear. But seriously, I'm worried about what's going to happen next.
The future is uncertain, sure. But at least we're still breathing, and that's worth celebrating.
I guess you're right. One step at a time. But a lot of bad stuff happened, you know? It's not something I can just erase from my memory.
I know how you feel. Everything that happened. All the people who died. I'll never forget it.
At least I know I'm not alone in this.
You're not. Besides, there's always Ruben, right?
Ruben. I really need to sort out my relationship with him.
Do you know what you'll do?
Sit down and have a long chat with him. Even though I know that I love him. So I hope it'll work out. But let's keep this between the two of us, okay?
My lips are sealed.
Thanks. We should probably join everyone else on the veranda.
Good. Almost everyone's here now.
Admiral, did you contact the ship? All good?
I did. Surprisingly, the radio signal went through and didn't get blocked. Probably because the ship was close by. From what they told me, the ship's crew got caught in the storm while taking a cargo shipment to Panama.
That's great. I mean, it's bad they got caught in the storm, but they'll take us to Panama, right?
Affirmative. It seems Lady Luck is on our side today. But there's still some time before the ship gets here. So no need to hold your bags. Put them down with the rest.
I'll take you up on that offer. I should put my luggage here.
All right, I'd better check on Margot. Ruben, care to join?
Actually, I should go make sure Jeannie will have enough food while I'm away.
Suit yourself.
I should see how everyone else is holding up. Q, how are you coping?
I'll be fine. And how are you?
Given the circumstances, I think I'm doing good.
You sure are your father's daughter. Senor never complains either. I just wish for all of this to be over. For all of us.
I believe it will. Have faith for a while longer.
See, I'll try. You take care of yourself as well.
Will do. Dr. Cat, how are you feeling?
I'm still in shock, to be honest. This whole week has been one big emotional roller coaster.
To say the least. Yet you persevered and helped everyone. It's thanks to you that we managed to avoid more casualties.
But we still lost so many people. I couldn't do anything for Portia, Freddie, or Lucas.
You shouldn't feel guilty. There's nothing we could have done.
I know I shouldn't, but it doesn't make it hurt any less. All I want to do now is go back home and hug my family.
It won't be long before you're doing just that, Dr. Cat.
I should have said this sooner, but there's no need for honorifics anymore. Just call me Cat.
Sounds good to me, Cat. Let's talk more once we're actually out of here.
I like the sound of that.
Mrs. B, are you okay?
Oh, yes, dear. I just keep replaying everything that's happened this week in my head. After what Margot did, she doesn't deserve to keep walking on this earth.
Margot will stay in jail for good. I'm sure she won't get out in her lifetime.
She deserves it, and more. So sorry to cut this short, dear, but I'd like to be left with my own thoughts for a bit.
I understand. Take care, Mrs. B.
Carla, I have one last favor to ask.
Sure. What is it?
I doubt the ship will be able to reach the shore. It's probably too big. We need to prepare 3 boats to get to it.
Do we have any?
Back in the boathouse, I'm just not sure if we have enough paddles for them.
Say no more. I'll go check.
Thanks, Carla. If you find the paddles, leave them outside.
Roger that.
Oh, would you look at that? Our freshly baked hero, Carla Page.
What are you doing here by yourself?
Nothing much. Just thinking some things through.
Are you worried about the mafia business you got involved with?
I ain't sweating about the mafia no more. I talked to Reuben. He'll lend me the money. Once I've paid my debt, I'll cut all ties with them.
That's the right step forward.
It's the only step forward. I'd prefer to keep all my fingers attached, if you know what I mean. But I can assure you this'll be the last time I borrow money from Reuben. I made a promise to myself, and I'm planning on keeping it. But this is off the record, all right? If any of this gets out and reaches the press...
I think there's a bigger story on this island than a movie star laundering money.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
No worries. I'll catch you later.
See ya.
I'm still missing a pair for the 3rd boat. A piece of it is missing. Three pairs of paddles? Check. Reuben said to leave them outside. Looks like a good spot. I'll leave them here. Good news. I found 3 pairs of paddles. I left them outside, as you asked.
Excellent. The ship is almost here. I'll go get the boats prepared.
By the way, Admiral, where's Margot?
We thought it would be better if we didn't drag her out here until everybody boarded the boats. I'd prefer to avoid any more conflicts until we reach the mainland.
It's probably a wise decision.
But before we leave, Ms. Page, I have to hand it to you. You did remarkably well solving the murders. I'm impressed.
Thank you. It wasn't easy. Really, it's thanks to everyone that we managed to catch her.
You don't need to be so modest. I saw how brave and tenacious you were. In my opinion, you're a great journalist, Carla. But I hope you understand that you won't be able to publish anything about what happened here. At least not until the trial is over.
I get it. After all, this turned out to be a lot more than just an interview with Ruben.
The ship stopped. I think it got as close as it can to the shore. Everyone, it's time to leave.
I'll get Margot then.
Everything happened pretty fast from here on out. The moment we reached the mainland, Margot was taken into custody by the authorities. Shortly after, we were also taken in and questioned. I gave them all the information they asked for, and more. While the investigation was ongoing, the government took all of us under its protection to ensure our safety. In a month or so, Margot appeared in court to testify against the overseers. The case made a real splash and attracted global media attention. Margot took the spotlight by providing overwhelming evidence against the overseers. She lifted the veil on all of the overseers' illegal operations over the last 2 decades. The overseers' operations were global. From huge corrupt deals and bribes, to threats and even murder, governments around the world rose up to take them down. Italy, Germany, the United States, and more. It didn't take long for all the biggest members to be captured, put on trial, and sentenced to life imprisonment. Margot also received a life sentence for all the crimes and murders she committed. After the trial finished, she was taken to a maximum security prison with additional protection. She will live out the rest of her days behind bars. To my surprise, Project Genetica never came up in the trial. I guess the government decided to cover it up completely. Sometime later, I published my article about the events on Isla Esperanza in Peak Life, though I had to keep Project Genetica out of the article. To my surprise, it still became the most popular issue of the year. The others seemed to be doing okay too. Ruben and Janet finally got together. I'm really happy for them. Jax got a new role in an upcoming blockbuster movie. Kat took some time off work to be with her wife and kids. The Admiral received a Medal of Honor for his service. And after a long vacation, Mrs. Bird and Q came back to work for Ruben. everything slowly started going back to normal. I really thought the nightmare was finally over. If only I'd known what would come next. Maybe I could have stopped it.